Sunday, the day of rest. Let's talk about that. I can't seem to open up my own door. Last night when we got back home from the wedding, there was like this huge spider web and it's gone. This morning it was gone. Where'd the spider go? Better not be in this car. This year I went full-time with my videography and photography business, and I had this full-time job before I did that, and I was doing this business. So pretty much for quite a few months, maybe even a year's time, I was doing my business full-time and also my day job. Whoops. I just honked the horn by accident. But anyways, what I was going to try to say before I did that was there's this quote that a friend of mine, I think he might have got it somewhere else, or he might have come up with it by himself. But the thing is that you're supposed to work from rest, not to rest. And so that's a struggle that I still deal with at times. And it's something I'm working on. So today being Sunday, the day of rest, oh, so much part of me wants to work on like yesterday's wedding, to just go through the photos, go through the video clips, go through the first preliminary steps that I take when I'm editing all my stuff. But I'm like, I need to have a day off. I have to set time for the family. I have to set time for personal stuff. I can't work all the time. Speaking of the guy I was just referring to.
That's me? You were talking about me?
Yeah, because I got that quote from you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you came up with it by yourself, though.
Probably someone way smarter than me, but in hearing it and studying it and developing it. So we're talking about the thought of working from your rest instead of resting from your work. Right? And so the whole concept is the word Sabbath or Shabbat is that we were all created for rest. And so in a society where we just want to get everything done.
You're going deep and give me some words into that.
I got to get more words in today. But in a society where I think we go until we can't go anymore, we miss the concept of rest and how good it is for our body. And the fact that we're actually more productive when we're working from our rest instead of resting from our work. So yeah. I don't know if that's kind of what your thoughts were.
No, yeah, because like what I was, like today, like I tell people I still struggle with that concept because I've been full-time with multiple stuff. Yeah. Now I'm full-time with my job, but it's like Sunday, the day of rest. Yeah. It's like my temptation. I had a wedding yesterday. I want to go through all the footage. Like, no, I need to take a day off, be with the family, be with some personal stuff.
The concept of rest too is something that like we can't determine what someone else's rest looks like. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, so the thought of Shabbat, to rest, really what it translates to is to not be productive. So whatever you're normally productive in, if you're if you manage like if you're an accountant and you manage books, to take a rest from that is to not produce in that, right? And so for some people, rest looks like golf, it looks like hunting, it looks like mowing your lawn. And so there's this misconception that if you're working, you're not resting, but it really is whatever is disconnecting you from being productive and allowing you to just breathe. So that's what I got.
There you go.
I'm your biggest fan. Hey!
These glasses will look great with your hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I just got these.
I like them.
I'm trying them on for today. I have 3 pairs. I'm trying to figure out which ones I like.
Is it the Warby Parkers or whatever?
Yes.
Are they, what are they?
Warby Parker.
So I'm wondering if this is enough light to use. It was one of those things, like I was gonna plan on, whoa, it's like a random cat crossing the street. Looks really scraggly. Just literally had one of those like squirrel moments. Let's see if I can set up the shot. I got the light hitting my face on this side. Should be darker on this side, really cinematic looking. This should be a little better. And again, just Sony, for some odd reason, if you're listening to this video, we need flip out screens on our cameras so bad. Hopefully this shot looks better than the last clip. The last clip was too dark, so I had to make adjustments, all that kind of stuff. ISO, all you camera nerds out there will know what I'm talking about. It was funny, earlier today, there's a camera there's a camera guy. There's a photographer that joined the church that I'm going to, and we were just talking like lingo kind of stuff, and we're able to sell these kind of different terms, and we're understanding each other. Like the other people that are, no offense to them, I'm not gonna call out names. I was really tempted to just that second. But anyways, I'm going to tell you a story about something that happened last week. I stopped inside of my old workplace because I'm still kind of working with them for the Out of the Darkness walk, partnering with them for a couple of different stuff. Anyways, one of the counselors that was in the office that I worked at, you know, she was just like, good to see you and all that kind of stuff. And something that she said to me that kind of like took me off guard a bit was like, she said, you look well rested. I was like, that's interesting, because I've still been really busy, but I've made a point to where I'm not becoming a workaholic. Like, I can't become a workaholic. There's so many times to where I want to continue to just to work on stuff, but like I have an issue of just like sitting still at the house even. Like I feel like I got to be constantly working on something. And so it's something that I'm still working on. But yeah, I'm really a lot more, I guess you would say, rested at this point in life than I was even just a few months ago, because basically working those 2 full-time jobs, doing the day job, doing the business, you had to put in a lot of hours for that kind of stuff. And, you know, all that kind of stuff is worth it to get to this point. And I'm not saying like I just totally chill all the time or I'm constantly working all the time. I'm trying to find that balance where I don't feel guilty or I don't feel bad if I take some time off. Like I had the California trip of about a month ago now, and I had to fight that temptation, that battle of the mind where like I know I have stuff to do. I got clients that are waiting on some work to get done, but I still have to be able to take time for myself, to take care of myself, to take mental health days in a sense, or just take an escape to where I can come back and efficiently and effectively be a better Josh, to where I could put better quality into that work, or even just like more importantly, my family. So yeah, that's like some thoughts I want to share with you guys about working from rest instead of to rest. And I know it's hard. I know it's difficult, especially in an American society, to where it just feels like we have to constantly be doing something, constantly going and doing stuff. It just kind of weighs you down at a point. And I just want to encourage you to find time to take rest, not work towards rest. Like, do you get that concept about working from rest? Like today, I feel rested. I didn't work on anything. It was just a Josh and family day, versus like I was really tempted to look through that wedding footage, but I didn't. Like I'm like, I can do that tomorrow. It'll be okay. I hope that makes sense, that message makes sense, and it's something that you can work towards. And like I said, I'm not perfect at it, but it's something I definitely work on and work towards, because I definitely want to be rested. Coming from a state of rest versus a state of being exhausted is just so much better. And I know it's like taking a vacation or just taking a day off can be amazing when you've had a lot going on, and we definitely need that kind of stuff. But when you purposely schedule in time to where you're rested, it just makes a big difference. And I hope that you guys can get there too, if you're not there already. And if you got any tips about this concept, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear some thoughts about what you think about rest and how it's maybe helped you out.